It real good, huh?
All right, everybody. I'm at Rivergate Mall with my best friend, Jimmy Holt. We had fun yesterday visiting with you, and it's a blessing to be able to sit and talk to you.
Well, I don't know whether it's a blessing or not, but it's a blessing to be here for me.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've looked over some of your fishing videos you've done. The one we just seen earlier, that one you said Cordell Hall?
No, that was Glenn Smith knife fishing with a boy named Fred Scott, I believe. He was a park officer down at Pickwick.
Pickwick, okay. I'm on.
And we were fishing Pickwick, yeah.
Well, y'all fishing sauger?
Sauger fishing.
Sauger fishing. There's another video up here. See, there was a hunting video. You want to see that one?
Go ahead, yeah, Bill Boyd. Me at 10-4, he was one of the finest fellas you'll ever want to meet.
Hey, check that out right there. Look.
Yeah, boy. That was a fun. Oh, that's up at Pheasant Creek, I think.
It is.
Pheasant Creek Hunting Preserve.
It is. And,
yeah, boy.
That's a good video right there. I've watched that video many times.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun going down it.
You don't remember what year that was, do you?
No. But I'll tell you, that was a fun place to go. You know, and it's still the same way. It got to the point where you couldn't hunt any wild birds because there weren't any. I mean, everything's been infrastructure and farming and all, had taken out all the good hide for the birds. And of course, turkeys eating their eggs and skunks and all kind of other animals.
Look at Bill Boyd right there.
Yeah.
I bet you the camera that y'all carried back then, I bet it weighed 50 pounds, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, those things were heavy lead. Yeah, those big old pheasant. That's pretty dog work, though. Got that tail wagging. Need a point, man. He's on point, but that tail show wagging. I love to see the dog.
When I made that copy, made Mr. Boyd, Bill Boyd at Mid 10-4 and made him a copy of it. And he actually watched it and said he really enjoyed it.
I bet he did.
And
yeah.
He could tell me, he said, I remember that like it was yesterday.
Yep.
So
I do too.
Yep.
Yeah, we had so much fun.
You know,
now that's Bick Boyd, that's Bill's son now.
Okay.
Bick.
Yeah. I met him.
Yeah.
I met him over at Mid 10.
Good there he is right there, Bick.
He said that was in my younger days what he told me. Now that's it. Now,
hey, that was in my younger days too, wasn't I down there?
People can see it, there's a whole lot of. Now, did you ride on that back and forth to different fields?
No, I don't know what they were doing with that down there. No, I usually hunted and walked under the tail on that corner. He locked in there. There you go. You saw that shot there.
Yeah, first time.
Pretty good shot
right there. Yes, sir. Real good shot.
I enjoyed hunting. Those little 8mm jobs. I've got a ton of those.
Now, yesterday you had the sports store out there. Well, it was Jimmy Holt
Sports Center
out there by the airport.
Right.
And that was back in the fun days.
Yeah, that was the day of great fishing. Percy Priest Lake was rockfish. That's all you heard about. Everybody wanted to catch. That's after they put the rockfish in, and everybody was after those rockfish. There wasn't any hybrids in there at the time, and it was just a whole lot of good fishing. Of course, the smallmouth fishing was outstanding. Yeah, Priest is a wonderful lake. It has done a.
We're watching this video on the laptop, and Jimmy got pretty focused on it, looking back in the days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't see how you carry all that right there. You're probably carrying 50, 75 pounds right there.
Well, we don't carry all them birds now. After we shoot them, we either throw them on that four-wheeler you saw that followed us out there. We put those birds on it. No, you're not going to carry very many of those birds around with you. They'll weight you down.
We remember back at the sports store, the boats and stuff over there.
Yeah.
What was that guy named? Joe
Reeves?
Joe Reeves, yeah. He's come in there quite a bit.
Yeah.
He's just real fine. I thought
yeah,
he
Joe
was a fine
yeah.
person. That's probably what you're riding around on the college soccer.
It was. We're throwing the birds back in there. See, after we get them, we'd take them. He'd come around, we'd throw those birds up in there, and he would carry the birds for us. But anyway, hunting preserves are really a lot of fun. But you know, we used to hunt the wild birds, but you can't find any birds anymore. Any wild birds, you just have to take the pen raised and take them out in the field and put them where you want them, and then let somebody go out there and hunt them. But you got some good dogs, they can find them.
Well, that reserve there is privately owned. I'm wondering if they're still in business. They probably are.
I think, I think they're still in business. I'm not sure, but I'll tell you who'll know, Bill Boyd will know.
Oh, yeah. He told me, and I talked to him, I think last year or whatever it was, I gave him them tapes. He said he was training some new dogs. And,
he's always been in the dog. He loves dogs.
Oh, yeah. I think he loves that better than just selling them 10-4 trucks.
No, I don't believe that. Hey, Lordy.
Well, he was
raised hunting. His dad loved Ernie Boyd. He was a great guy that enjoyed fishing, hunting, and that's where Bill got his old Ernie put it into Bill's mind. That was it.
There you go. Boom.
Kind of too.
Now wait a minute. You just saw a miracle. That was a miracle. That miracle.
Oh, that one we didn't hit.
No, you say it was a miracle. It got
That's a
out.
miracle bird, yeah.
Miracle bird.
I don't think I shot at it. If I'd have shot at him, I'd have dropped him right there.
Well, I think we were practicing that sportsmanlike.
Well, you can hear the voice of this. You just can't hear the tape. I'm seeing the tape, but I'm gonna get the name of it. And Jimmy Holt does hunting with Bill Boyd.
Pheasant Creek Hunting Preserve. Pheasant Creek Hunting Preserve. Old Bill will hit him.
I don't know.
Well, this was back in the day when you had your TV show, and
this was the day. That's right.
And that's inspired a bunch of people in hunting and fishing. A lot of people fishermen I talked to and video and stuff talked about it, how it inspired them to get into fishing and hunting.
Well, this, films like this show young people how to, what there is in bird hunting, and, what you can, and how to enjoy it, how to be safe,
how to go out and do it.
That's who it was. Jess Dunaway was the gentleman in the opening in this tape that I was talking to. And Jess,
a little bit closer to you.
Yeah, Jess owned Pheasant Creek Hunting Preserve. A great guy, and he'd always, when we'd get in from hunting, he'd always have. Well, you'll see it probably. I think we eat.
Oh yeah,
he'll have a big bowl of beans for you, food with turnip greens and everything else. It was just fun. Oh, listen, we had a good time everywhere we went, but Jess Dunaway at Pheasant Creek Hunting Preserve was just a great host, and he just treated you like a king. I don't care who you were. If you went out to hunt with him, He'd fix you up. You'd get birds. You could either shoot pheasant, chukar, quail, mostly pheasant, chukar.
It's going to show a little bit later into this where y'all were eating. Boy, they put out a spread of food too, boy. I'm going to tell you everything.
Yeah, we always had, that was a good part about going, was all that good food. Yeah, that food was wonderful.
Well, I know Mr. Boyd with Mid-10 Forward, he's an awful nice fella, and I know he did a lot for y'all's TV show.
Oh, listen, Bill's father, Ernie, was the first guy I talked to, to help us on the outdoorsman. And he said, well, Jimmy, let me think about it. Said, I'll call you. Well, that's Jess Dunaway right there. Anyway, Ernie left us, and about an hour and a half, I got a phone call from him, and he said, yeah, well, just come on down here and tell us what you want, what you need. So I drove a Mid-10 vehicle for many years with Tennessee Outdoorsman on it. Of course, it was good for them. They got a lot of publicity.
Well, that probably, but the important thing is he enjoyed hunting.
Oh, did he? Yes, he did.
And I'm sure you didn't get to go hunt. He probably planned. He probably, I don't know, but he probably said, Jimmy, we're going to go dove hunting over here, and here we went.
Well, he knew some people that had these preserves and things, but we hunted some wild birds at times. But he was a lot of help on that. And I had, you got to have help to do an outdoor show.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Herb, you don't just get up every day and know where to go and how many fish you're going to catch each day. You know better than that. You may go out there and you may not catch but one.
Yeah, well, I've gone out and filmed a lot of fishermen and stuff, just like on your fishing show. You're out there all day long.
All day.
And not catching nothing.
Sun up till sundown.
And not do a thing,
But we don't show all of those films where we didn't catch it.
Well, that's true, yeah. Yeah, well, I always delete them, start over, But there's been many times I've gone out with some fishermen. I've gone out with John Hopkins fishing and a few other fishermen, and you'll be all day. You might catch one or two. They're just not there, but you can come back the next day.
That's right. They'll be there.
So, but I'm gonna move on down on this video.
Yeah.
There you go. There y'all eating now.
Now this is a good part of it. Look here.
Yeah.
Ribs. I'm gonna tell you what, old Jess put some food out there for you.
That looks like the whole hunting crew right there.
Yeah, it is.
Might be everybody else that might have been involved in it.
Anybody around that area that wanted to eat, come in there, I'll tell you. And that good old cornbread.
Look at this. Frying it up. Look at all that frying right there. And if my doctor seen that, first thing he'd say is nope.
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 Well, that's good stuff there, yep.
Yeah, he's frying it right there. I mean, fresh out of that deep fryer.
Yeah.
Race got it at one of the classics. I sent you that video.
Yeah.
That was a personal video between you and him.
Yeah.
And I told him I would get it to you, but when I told him I knew you and we were shooting this video, he talked, 2 hours.
Oh yeah. Hey, you're talking to Ray, you're gonna talk to
but he was telling me something about that bass tournament where
that Springdale, Arkansas.
Man, y'all didn't have strangers.
The very first tournament ever held. My good friend Stan Sloan won it. All-American Bass Tournament on Beaver Lake. Anyway, it was 1st of July, I believe, somewhere in that date back in well, it's been a long time. Can't remember exactly how many years ago, but it's been many, many. Anyway, we were, Bill Dance was in it. I forget, Charlie Spence that owned Strike King Bait Company was in there. There was just a lot of great guys that this thing was just being kicked off. This was the very first professional bass tournament they ever held. And anyway, we fished the first day and we catching a bunch of little fish. And unbeknown to me, what I needed to be fishing was the topwater bait, and I'm fishing too deep for them, really. So I'm catching a smaller fish, and I should have known that should have been a sign to me to change bait, do something. But I'm hard-headed, and I kept right on fishing small baits, crank baits and things. Came in that afternoon, and Jack Wingate owned Wingate's Lodge on Lake Seminole. He was a practical joker, greatest guy you'd ever want to meet. And we were in line, and he had a little string of fish, and I had a little string of fish. And he said, well, I'm not going to turn these things in. And he said, why not? And I said, well, it's, ridiculous. He said, well, they may be a pound or two there, but said, and if you catch a big bunch tomorrow, that'll bring it on up. He said, I'll tell you what, let's do. And he reached down and took the boot lace out of his boot and put 10, 15, it was a limit of 15 bass at that time on Beaver Lake. And we put 15 bass, a little bass on this stringer. But I think he took 10 of them. I had 10, he had 15 of them. And I took those 10, what have been, I think it weighed a pound, 13 or 14 ounces. And I thought Scott didn't even, at that time, Scott didn't pay much attention to it. But later on, he's just always joked about that string of bass. And it was a lot of fun. I mean, that's what we did back in those days, but times improved. Next 2 days, I caught a lot of good fish because I fished topwater. I found out that they were catching them on top. And the next 2 days that I fished, I think I ended up about 13th in the tournament, but so what? I was there and I enjoyed it.
Well, that's what all your videos or your TV shows that you've had on there, with everybody having a good time.
Yeah, well, we're trying to show people where to go, and how to fish, and what to catch them on.
And watching them shows, and I know it's inspired a lot of people to fish, and people watch them shows and say, if I buy a rod and reel or I buy this kind of lure, I might be able to catch fish. And that's how some of the fishermen I know have come about fishing.
Well, this day and time, Herb, I don't know, really, everything is so high. A crankbait, $10, $14, $15 a piece. I've always been a lead head, little hair jig type. I fished that all my life. I love to fish it. I catch fish on it. And my brother and I, for years and years, caught lots of good fish on that. So did Glenn. But, I just don't do a lot of cranking.
Right.
I don't do that.
You do a lot of the jig fishing.
That's exactly right.
Back in the days, we'd go play golf. Didn't understand it, but it was fun trying to learn how to do it.
I love it. Love it.
And that. But over the years, through you, I've met a lot of good people, and I've had being with you the privilege of being there to meet these people. The guy with Hydro Sports,
Joe.
Yes, sir. He played golf, and he was always fun to be around. And then you had the sporting store, and that was fun.
Oh yeah.
All the people that fished and stuff, and sent pictures in for your TV show. They all come by and seen you.
They say it was back in the day.
Back in the day, and everything was fun back then. Well, it's still fun now, but I was inspired with your videos. Now, myself, you worked at the paper and did a lot of pictures and stuff.
With the newspaper, yeah.
And learn how to develop film, take pictures, and back then, you had to develop your own.
I loved it. I enjoyed that.
I know the camera that I have, I can carry it in the palm of my hand, and what you had back in the day, it was all you could do to carry.
That's right, exactly right.
I still got one of them, and it was heavy to put that thing on your shoulder.
Well, it's just like your camera that you're shooting this on, golly bum, I've carried that old big video camera for years, and you got one up there that you can put in your back pocket.
Yeah.
And it's a great camera. I was looking at that. It's really a nice outfit. I wish that I had that back in the day.
Back in the day, it made it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Well, I really enjoyed the conversation with you.
Enjoyed her.
And I always enjoy visiting with you and talking to you. And there's always something we can talk about or something that you've done that was inspiring to people, inspiring to me. And But I wanted you to see a couple of these videos, that dove hunt, and then that fishing.
Oh, I appreciate that.
That fishing right there.
That brought back a lot of good memories.
You know, and looked like just having a lot of fun in it. But everything you're doing, you had fun with it. So.
Yes, we did.
Back then, it was fun, wasn't it?
Oh,
I mean, it really was. It really
well,
was.
you're hanging out with a bunch of good fellas now. John Hoppy's son up there. Well, you with some great people.
He called me this morning now. It was ice on the windows when I got up. Said, hey, let's go fishing. And, of course, them cold mornings kind of rough on me now that, you know, they didn't used to be rough on me, but they're rough on me now. But I didn't get to go. But John and I do get to go quite a bit. And,
yeah, John Hopkins, good boy, good fisherman.
And I've gone and followed him around different places around Alabama and Kentucky and different places fishing while he's fishing it, and through him I've got to meet a lot of good fishermen. Really have.
Well, I've known his dad, Hoppy. I've known Hoppy. Good. I used to see him in Clay Sporting Goods, and that goes way back yonder, folks.
Way back.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, let me see. Here, look what I got you.
What you got?
I brought you a fishing lure.
Fishing lure.
Yes. Look, there it is. I don't know if y'all can see it or not.
Is that a Bandit? Norman. That's a Norman. Old Norman. Yeah.
So, but I brought it to you because it looked pretty.
It is a good-looking bait. Yep.
Yeah, it looked pretty.
Shad colored deep diving. What is that? This is a middle end they call it. Little end. That was it. He had a little end, and he had a medium, and then a big. So this is the medium end. That's a good little green bait.
Well, not knowing much about lures,
fish.
I got you that one because it looked pretty.
Well, it catches fish, I'll tell you that, man.
So,
well, appreciate it, Herb.
Well, I enjoy visiting with you, and I know at Rivergate Mall, and there's a lot of activities
yes,
today,
it is.
And real pretty outside.
We have a lot of fun up here.
Yep. Jimmy Holt, thank you very much.
Thank you, Herb.